So, I boiled this down into 3 simple steps. I like to keep things simple. I'm a surgeon. I like to fix things. I like to repair things. I like to make them better. I also like to see results. I never believed in script writing. That's why I went into the profession that I did. It didn't appeal to me. I didn't believe in it. I told you I was a kid. Dr. Jenkinson. I loved the guy. I think I loved him because I didn't know that he was getting me better with medication. And I'm still not sure he did, but he reassured me. Well, we can go one step beyond. So how do we explain the steps for a youthful transformation? It's as simple as A, B, C. What are the 3 key steps? A. A is assessment. B is your blueprint. And C is change, is your life-changing transformation. And that's what gets you these results. Okay? So let's go back through these again. All right. A, what's A? Assessment. Very good. What's B? Blueprint. Very good. Change. Alicia, sign them up. I need help in the office. All right. Now, this is also very simple. I can't have this discussion with doctors because they're stuck on this wrong path. So we go through these different steps, and I'm going to go into more detail on how that works. Okay, in your folders, they ask you to fill out something when you first came in. It was on the right-hand side. It's in the stapled registration part, but underneath it, there's a checklist. Never, mild, moderate, severe. Everybody have that? Raise your hand if you don't have it. Has anybody not filled it out? Be honest. You didn't fill it out? Okay. You may be a reason if you know that. Okay. But this is what people do when they come in. So on that questionnaire, if you look to the right-hand column, okay, that's bad. When you were 20, if you go down, there's a pointer on here, but I don't know if I can jump. See the never column on the left? When you were 20, when you had your blueprint, that's where you were. You were right there, smack down that column. As you age, as you go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, you start having check marks that go out to the right. Pretty easy? Makes sense? So this person already has imbalance, and I use this as a basis. What is the blueprint? So this is the B. So after analysis of specific tests compared to their symptoms, I have a printout and a checklist of what their blueprint is. In other words, that's what it should be and what's wrong. On the right-hand side is their prescription for health and wellness. In other words, once you have the blueprint, then I can design a way to correct things. In other words, just like an engineer has blueprints for a house, the house settles, and then what happens is you take it back to the blueprint to get it better. This prescription for health and wellness is gold. This is what gets people better. So I've had people come to me, they get their blueprint, and they don't do their prescription for health and wellness. Well, they don't get better. Everybody else does. Eventually they come back and say, well, how do I get better? Do what I told you. Okay? But it's based on your very own blueprint. It's not based on everybody in your neighborhood. Change. So when you take your questionnaire, okay, for those of you that filled it out, a number of you have check marks that are not in all of the never column, okay? Is that true? I've seen some nods, okay. So, when you go through this transformation, when I look at this anti-aging triangle over here, the before and the after, you see dramatic change. On the right-hand side, a lot of those that were mild, moderate, severe shift into the mild and never category. So that is your change. Easy enough? Okay? So we get A, B, C's. Pretty easy. As I look around the room tonight, I'm not sure why everybody came here. I know some of you were looking for the secret recipe for better sex. Some of you were looking for the hidden way to lose fat and increase your metabolism. And some of you were looking for a way to tap into that youthful energy and focus. But whatever the reason that you came here tonight, I want you to get one thing. With the proper guidance, you now know that you can get back the benefits of feeling young again. You now know what it is to have better sex. You now know how simple it is to rev up your metabolism. And you now know that with this system, you can start feeling and performing like you did in your 20s.